It has been a violent summer in Cincinnati, and caught in the middle of gunfights not once but twice, Cincinnati Metro buses.
Yeah, Brad Underwood is live at Government Square with a look at some changes that are coming to Metro. Brad.
Well, good evening, Kimmy. Yeah, we usually don't report a lot of violence associated with the Cincinnati Metro buses because, for the most part, they're relatively safe. But two shootings involving buses this summer are now raising safety concerns for management as well as riders. But here's the good news for riders and bus operators. Safety improvements are already in the works. Cincinnati Metro says 14 million people ride its buses a year, and for the most part, riders enjoy the experience.
Oh yeah, I feel pretty safe on the bus. The only time that I would feel unsafe is when somebody's like intoxicated or something on the bus.
But in the last 2 months, 2 buses have driven through gunfire in Winton Terrace in June and this past weekend in Avondale. Cam Hardy of the Better Bus Coalition says the bus driver from this past weekend shooting went above and beyond his duty.
I've been riding a bus my whole life. I've never heard of a bus operator pulling up into the emergency room with the bus, and so, what he did was heroic.
Despite the effort, Neko Larkin ultimately didn't survive. In the June shooting, the bus driver was hit by glass after the front windshield was hit by bullets. The 2 buses weren't targets, just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It doesn't happen too often, but there has been a really big increase in shootings recently, so it does put people on edge.
I do think that we should listen to our bus operators to see what they feel like would enhance safety.
So, can you make the bus safer? Quick answer is yes, and Metro is already doing it. They're testing prototype protective barriers for bus operators on board in the driver's area. They're also installing customer-facing security monitors on buses so that everyone can see what's happening on the bus. There are some other things that Cincinnati Metro already does. They do have onboard security teams composed of management as well as operators. They also provide training for their bus drivers to be able to spot potential dangers before they do happen. And of course, there is that panic button that gets bus drivers in touch with dispatch. Reporting live tonight at Government Square, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News. Cammie.
All right, Brad, thank you. And Metro also wants to hear from you if you have some suggestions or tips on how to make things faster and safer. Head to the Local 12 for the link.